Are you feeling completely off, like tired, weighted down, like the gravity of the world has just like literally tripled, and you feel like yesterday I couldn't even lift my arm up to turn the vent on over the stove, and I felt that way this morning too. And people are feeling bloated, people are gaining weight, people are just like anxious and freaking out and depressed or sad, or all of their health problems or their entire world seem to be completely crashing down on them. If that's you, some or all, I hope not all, but some or all of what I just mentioned, these are Ascension symptoms. What the frick is Ascension symptoms, Marlene? And how do I make it stop? Okay, Ascension symptoms are, so what is Ascension? Ascension is us shifting from the third dimension, which is where we currently are, to the fifth dimension. So the fifth dimension isn't really a physical place. It is a spiritual place. And it is, so let me give you a quick example. My beautiful friend Maria and I went for ice cream, and we were standing in the store waiting to get our ice cream. We're at the counter and we're waiting, and there are 3 girls working there doing absolutely nothing behind the counter, busy work, doing some little cleaning, and we're like, hello. Now, she and I had both been we're both very spiritual people. We've both been having some really deep conversations. Our vibration was high. We were like, woo, up here, right? So we're asking, we're waiting for the ice cream. Finally, we start getting irritated. We're annoyed now, right? We're like, oh, are we invisible? What the heck? So when we brought our vibe down a little and we started feeling annoyed, which is not a high vibe feeling, we started feeling annoyed. And when we felt annoyed, that was when they paid attention to us and they took our order. We got our ice cream and we went and sat in the car. And we watched other people going in and immediately coming back out with their ice cream. They saw them. So all of a sudden, I just had this knowing that the reason why they didn't see us was because we literally were invisible. They could not see us from their vibrating space where they were vibrating. They could not see us because we were vibing so high from the conversations that we had been having and just being together. We were up in a higher dimensional vibrational space, and it wasn't until we lowered it to a feeling of being annoyed and frustrated that they finally saw us. So that was the knowing that I had, and it was fascinating, and it kind of describes and explains a little bit of what the 5D shift is, and that's what Ascension is. Ascension is moving into that higher vibrational space. It is happening like gangbusters. It is, I'm blown away. Like, I kept hearing that something like this was going to be happening. They kept saying soon, and I was like excited for it, but I'm like, yeah, right, it's not really happening, but it's happening. It's freaking happening. And it's like, everyone's aware of it. Everybody is noticing, no matter where you're vibing. You could be vibing way down here. You could be vibing way up here. No matter where you are vibing, you are feeling it in some way. Maybe I feel the people that are vibing more down here, I feel bad for you because you're feeling it a lot more than most people possibly could be, in my opinion, just because you got a long way to go to get there, and they're trying to get you there like as soon as possible. People like me who have been working with Ascension Symptoms for years now, like working through it, we've been slowly adjusting and like, okay, oh, that was uncomfortable. Yeah, let's go to the next one. It's been kind of like that. These poor people who are just all of a sudden waking up have had no idea what that even is. They don't know what the frick waking up even means. They don't know that there's even anything to wake up to. They think what they're living is all there is. And all of a sudden they're like, what the hell is happening to me? And they are freaking out. And I get those people in my office all the time, people who are just like, I don't know what's happening. They're like waking up all of a sudden, and they're suddenly realizing they have something to wake up to. So But that doesn't say that the people that have been vibing higher or have been awake for a while aren't going through it either. Oh my God. This has been the most challenging few months of my life. And it just seems like I feel like I'm such a whining pain in the ass lately. And I'm not typically like that. Don't listen to my family. But I'm not typically like that. And for me to be complaining all the time or have all of these things happening to me, it's very unusual. And it's just happening like crazy. So if you are being completely bombarded and dumped with all of this stuff, it could be financial stuff, it could be physical stuff, it could be emotional stuff, it could, anything. No matter what it is, most likely it is Ascension Symptoms. So how do I deal with it, Marlene? So one thing I teach my clients to do is the Ho'oponopono prayer. You do not need to say that word. That word is impossible to say. It took me years. But the 4 phrases that's included in what that means is I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. When you're saying I'm sorry, you're owning up to whatever it is you're bringing to the situation, no matter what it is. Between a person, between a situation, if you have a problem with your mom and you want to fix it, or you want that energy to be, that vibration to be higher between the two of you, think of your mom with your hands over your heart. Think of her like in her best place and you in your best place, and say, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you, 3 times. That raises the vibration between you and her. It holds the space between you and her until she can get there when she's ready. This will help get her there sooner. You can do this for anyone in your family, anyone you work with, anyone in your life. It could be the person that flipped you off in traffic. You could do that for them too. Use it for anything. If you have a situation that's happening in your life, maybe something's happening at work, or maybe you're having a health problem, and you could do that for that too. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Do that for everything happening in your world, okay? And that is going to start raising your vibration. It's going to kind of give you something to do until you can handle it. But it's raising your vibration. It's helping you get to where you need to be. It's raising your vibration. So that is called the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So that is a way that you can help with that situation. That is going to help with the Ascension Symptoms. Give that a try. See how that works for you. And please hang in there. Hang in there. I know it's hard. You're not alone. You can always reach out to me. You can reach out to anyone in your world, but know that you are not alone. Okay. I love you. I gotta go read a letter from my son that just came in the mail. I'm so excited. Okay. Bye.